Now listen guys, imaginary circle. Imaginary circle. A circle lie on argand plane whose center is at origin and passes through Z and whose radius is R. You can derive the formula of imaginary circle whose center lie on origin. So using distance formula, Z minus 0 ka mod is equals to R. That means mod Z equals to R. This is the equation of circle. This is the equation of imaginary circle whose center lie on origin and passes through Z. Suppose you want to verify that the circle, this imaginary to real form. Now put the value of Z is equal to x plus iota y. So suppose you want to check. So Z is equals to x plus iy is equals to R. So take modulus under root x square plus y square is equals to R. So implies that squaring both sides x square plus y square is equals to R square. Hence you can observe this formula just I taught you, that in real circle whose center lie on origin and whose radius is R passes through x comma y, then the equation of circle is given by, in that case I have just before I taught you that the equation of circle is x square plus y square is equals to R square. Now you might ask guys, if sir tell me one thing, an imaginary circle whose center doesn't lie on origin, that means whose center lie on except origin somewhere. So in that case, suppose this is the circle whose center is not lie on origin, in that case it will be in this way. Circle is this. So suppose an imaginary circle whose center lie on Z0 and passes through Z whose radius is R. In that case guys, equation of circle using distance formula Z minus Z0 ka mod is equals to R. So this is the equation of imaginary circle whose center lie on Z0, passes through Z and whose radius is R. Now suppose this is the case of general case, and another general case of circle is given by formula is ZZ bar plus alpha Z bar plus alpha bar Z plus C equals to 0. So you might ask, sir, how the formula is came here? So you just from here, formula is squaring both sides. Suppose Z minus Z0 ka mod equals to R. So squaring both sides, so your result will be mod of Z minus Z0 ka mod ka whole square is equals to R square. So proof for this, that means we have to prove that equation of circle is ZZ bar plus alpha Z bar plus alpha bar Z plus C equals to 0. Suppose you have to prove, or you are asking that, sir, how the formula is came here? So for this I have just proved that Z minus Z0 ka mod is equals to R. So squaring both sides, so Z minus Z0 mod ka whole square is equals to R square. Now I will use a formula mod of z square is equal to zz bar. There is a formula, mod z square is equals to zz bar. This is a formula. I will use same method. So suppose I have assumed that this is the z, so zz bar will be z minus z naught into z minus z naught bar is equals to r square. Now multiply these terms, so this will be zz bar. We can separate this bar, z minus z naught, z bar minus z naught bar is equals to r square. Now multiply the term, so this will be zz bar. Now guys, so multiply these two terms, so this will be zz bar plus z naught bar plus z naught bar minus z naught bar minus z naught bar, and other thing is z naught z bar minus z naught z bar equals to r square. So this is the mod z square plus mod z naught square minus z naught bar minus z naught z bar is equals to r square. After assuming some complex alpha, so this will be, this changes to zz bar plus alpha z bar plus alpha z bar plus c is equals to 0. So I have proved this formula by the method of this using mod z square is equal to zz bar, hence verified is zz bar is equals zz bar plus alpha z bar plus alpha z bar plus c is equals to 0. Now we'll discuss some problem based on IIT JEE. We'll see one question is from IIT JEE 2007. We'll discuss about just now. Now guys, one question from IIT JEE. The question was in that manner: z minus 25 iota mod is less than equals to 15, then find maximum and minimum mod z. So for this guys, this is two ways. One is algebraically method and another is graphical method. So I will recommend you that you have to also follow the graphical method. So graphical methods, so plot the circle, compare z minus z naught equals to r, a circle whose center lie on imaginary axis, this is, and from this distance is 25 and whose radius is 15. So guys, minimum mod z will be this. So 25 minus 15, that means this is 10. So minimum mod z equals to 10, and maximum mod z, this is the distance from the origin is 25 plus 15, this is 40. So max mod z is equals to 40. This is the case. This is the first part. This question carry half portion. So another half portion in this way, same equation, you have to find the maximum and minimum argument of this. So question was z minus 25i mod is less than equals to 15, then find the maximum and minimum argument z. So in this way. Now इसमें देखना कि भाई एक सर्कल का इक्वेशन दे रखा था कि z माइनस सेम इक्वेशन है z माइनस मॉड ऑफ 25 आयोटा लेस देन इक्वल टू 15, अगर इस सर्कल को हम लोग z माइनस जेड नॉट इक्वल्स टू आर से अगर कंपेयर किया जाए तो सेम सर्कल, वो सर्कल भाई कैसा है कि दिस इज द केस ऑफ सर्कल इज लाई ऑन y axis whose center is away from 25 and this is the tangent and this is the other tangent, this is the angle, minimum angle, so you can say this is the minimum argument z and this is the maximum argument z. So to find this, suppose draw the radius of the circle r is 15. So by Pythagoras theorem calculate the length of this portion. So this will be, suppose this is the OAB, center is B, tangent is OA. So OA is equals to, this is 90, hypotenuse 25 square minus 15 square under root 25 square minus 15 square. So this will be 625 minus 225. This will be 400. So this is finally is length of OA is 20. Now I have assumed that this angle is theta. So if this will be theta, also this angle will be theta. So you might ask, sir, how can I justify? You have let it theta and you are telling that this angle also will be theta. So see, this is 90, this is theta, so this will be 90 minus theta. So aggregate is 90 and this is 90 minus theta. So this angle is 90 minus theta. So finally this is theta. So suppose this is theta. So in triangle apply OAB, in triangle OAB, tan theta is equals to 20 upon 15. So theta equals to tan inverse 4 upon 3. So guys, this is the minimum theta. I mean to say that this tangent is making a theta with the positive direction of x-axis. This is the minimum argument z. Now if this is theta, so this will be also with theta. So remaining part is, total is pi minus theta. So maximum argument z is pi minus tan inverse 4 upon 3. So max argument z, this is the minimum argument z. This case theta is minimum argument z and max argument z is equals to pi minus tan inverse 4 upon 3. That question was, guys, this is the first part and this is the remaining part from IIT JEE. That's all.